Today is Monday, April 20th, and we are 2 days away from Earth Day. Yay! So, this morning we're going to do a little bit of singing, and we are going to do a little bit of talking about the Earth, and we are going to have some fun. So, I want to introduce you to a new song today. It's called I'm Lucky There's a Sun. And the words are, I'm lucky there's a sun, I'm lucky there are stars, I'm lucky there's a moon and a sky. And when I go to bed, lay down my sleepy head, I'm lucky there's you and I. And now the next part, you're going to use your hands. I'm glad the rains fall, and the winds blow, and the oceans roll and roll. I'm glad the flowers bloom, and the birds sing, while the earth spins round and round. And then we go back to the beginning again, where I'm lucky there's a sun. All right? You want to try it with me? I'm going to use the auto harp. I tried it on the ukulele, and it didn't sound so good, so I'm going to try it on the auto harp today. Much better. Here we go. I'm lucky there's a sun, I'm lucky there are stars, lucky there's a moon and a sky. And when I go to bed, lay down my sleepy head, lucky there's you and I. Okay, get your fingers up for the rain. Are you ready? I'm glad the rains fall and the winds blow, the oceans roll and roll. I'm glad the flowers bloom and the birds sing, while the earth spins round and round. Back to the beginning. I'm lucky there's a sun, I'm lucky there are stars, lucky there's a moon and a sky. And when I go to bed, lay down my sleepy head, lucky there's you and I. I'm lucky there's you and I. And I am lucky. I'm lucky to have you guys. And I'm so happy that you're joining me this morning for the beginning of our Earth Day celebration. So I started out the day coming in and washing my hands. And I went over to the incubator and I rolled those eggs. And I want to tell you something interesting that I've noticed. Over the last few days, the eggs have gotten a little heavy. Not super heavy, but there's definitely a different feel to them. They feel like something is happening inside. And I couldn't wait until day 7. So I did take one of those eggs out this morning, and I used a special light to look inside, and I candled it. I did see something teeny tiny going on in there. So I'm very excited about that. I will keep you updated on those eggs. All right, so Earth Day is coming up, and I'm going to read you a little Earth Day poem. All right? Now, you guys got this poem at home in your packets that your grown-ups picked up on Friday, and if they didn't pick them up yet, they're still outside waiting. And this poem is called Earth Day. Our Earth is special. There is just one. It gives us water, soil, and sun. People and animals share the land. Let's all lend a helping hand. You can save water and plant a tree. Make a better home for you and for me. Recycle things, don't throw away. Make every day an Earth Day. All right? So work on that poem. See if you can put it to memory. Sometimes putting poems to memory is fun to do. We are going to look at a couple of things and then sing some more songs, all right? So I have my Earth Day poster set up right here. I'm going to scoot it over and see if you guys can see that. And I'm going to go into my basket behind me and grab my pointer. Where is that pointer? Let's grab the whole basket here. Let's go through. Where is my pointer? Where is my pointer? Should be in here because there hasn't been anybody in here to take my pointer out. I wonder where it went. Oh, silly Mrs. Tashoff. It's right here next to me. I forgot to put it back in the basket. That's why I couldn't find it. All right, so I'm gonna scoot up here. I'm gonna look at this poster with you. Can you see this one right here? Do you know what animal that is? Whoop. Yes, a little bunny. Yesterday, while I was in the meadow with Zoe, she she found a little bunny. And boy, did she run fast after that little bunny. But never fear, that little bunny was faster than Zoe and ran right through the brambles and disappeared, thankfully. All right. What is the best thing on earth? What do you think is the best thing on earth? I'm going to give you a minute to think. And you can shout it out. Okay. So let's see what this says here. Is it the green grass? You like the green grass? I like the green grass. I like to walk barefoot through the green grass. What about you? Tickles the bottoms of your feet, right? Well, let's promise to try to keep that green grass clean. How can we do that? Yeah, make sure our garbage gets in the garbage cans. And you can be a helper to the earth, an earth superhero. We talked a little bit about this a while ago by picking up garbage, but never pick it up with your bare hands. Always make sure that you've got some kind of glove on your hand, okay? And make sure that your grown-up says that it's okay to help that way. So that's a good way to keep all our green spaces clean. Oh, look at that. What kind of animals do we have here? Can you see that up close? Ooh, dolphins. That's right, dolphins. Oh, I love dolphins. What is the best thing on earth? Did somebody say the ocean? The ocean is pretty awesome. Is it the blue ocean? How can we keep the ocean safe and clean? Yes, by recycling a lot of our plastic. The bottles and the can holders, the six-pack holders, any kind of plastic netting that you bring home from the grocery store with your fruits or your vegetables in it. Make sure you are snipping them and cutting them up before you throw them into the garbage. Those are things that the sea animals get caught in. They put their heads through. Sea turtles sometimes think that plastic bags are actually fish or food, and that makes them very sick. So we need to make sure that we are recycling our plastics, making sure that we have tops on our garbage cans and on our recycling bins so those things don't blow out into the waterways, into the rivers, the lakes, the oceans. That's a good way to help the ocean. All right, what is the best thing on earth? Is it the brown soil? How can we keep our gardens healthy? By replanting, yeah, and making sure we leave those little wiggly worms in there to do their jobs, right? It's fun to watch those worms and observe those worms, but let's make sure we're putting them back in the ground. And the last one over here, what is the best thing on earth? Is it the sky with a rainbow? That is a gift. That is a special gift. And we want to keep our air and our sky clean. How can we do that? Yeah, by carpooling, by walking to places instead of using your car, by bicycling, right? Get on your bikes. A lot of people are doing that these days. And because so many people are staying at home and not using their cars so much, we're finding that our air is getting a little bit cleaner. So hopefully we can continue doing that. That would be great. All right. When you litter, you throw trash on the ground. Trash belongs where? Yeah, you know that. Trash belongs in the garbage can. And we have to make sure that we are taking care to do that, right? So, throughout this week, I want you to start thinking about ways that you can help the earth. One of the papers that went home in your packet, I'm going to grab it over here, was I can help the earth by, and this is a me book page. So when you finish this out, grown-ups, make sure you're putting the me book pages aside so when you get your me books again, we can fill in for April, okay? So on the top of this page, it's got some ideas. You can recycle, ride a bike, plant a tree or seeds, reuse your bags when you go grocery shopping. Reusable bags are super important. We got to the point where we were no longer using the plastic bags, but now we needed to go back to them a little bit. But we can still use our reusable bags if you don't mind packing your own groceries. Turn off your lights when you leave a room. Save on your energy. Save water. Remember, turn off the water tap when you're brushing your teeth. Okay? These were some ideas, and I bet you can come up with a few of your own. And then draw a picture down here showing ways that you can help the earth. And you can put a picture of yourself in there. You can put a picture of yourself and some friends working together because we are all connected. Helping the earth can include some kind of animals. I know a lot of you out there like the wild animals. How can we help protect the wild animals in nature? So think a little bit about those things and see what you can come up with right here, okay? We're going to take a minute to sing another song. So let's see here. I've got my music book down in front of me on the floor. And let's see. What did Mrs. Tashoff do? Oh, there it is. I need my pick. And I need my auto harp. I thought a fun song to sing today that you could help me out with is Rainbow Round Me. Do you remember that one? The world outside my window is a world of color I see. Fiddle-dee-dee outside my window is a world of color I see. And then when we sing the rainbow part, you're going to make the rainbows nice and high above your head, okay? Here we go. The world outside my window is a world of color I see. Fiddle-dee-dee outside my window, it's a world of color I see. Here we go. Ready with the rainbow? Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow round me. It's a rainbow, rainbow round me. We're going to start with the sky. Today the sky is a little cloudy. It's white. The sky outside my window is white as white can be. Fiddle-dee-dee outside my window, it's white as white can be. Here we go. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow round me. Get 'em up. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow round me. All right, are you looking out your... Ooh, I just saw something fly into the tree. It's a robin. The robin's outside my window. Well, they're red and brown. Let's see. Are red and... Let's do their tummies. Are red as red can be. Fiddle-dee-dee outside my window. They're red and brown as red and brown can be. Because cardinals are really red, aren't they? Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow round me. It's a rainbow, rainbow, rainbow round me. The nice thing about sitting here is I can see outside our classroom windows. I see lots of trees. The maple trees are budding. Oh, and there is a cardinal. Okay. We can sing cardinal instead of robin. That might be a little bit easier. The trees outside my window are green as green can be. Fiddle-dee-dee outside my window. They're green as green can be. And the cardinals are red as red can be. And the sky is cloudy, white as white can be. Get your rainbows up high. Here we go. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow round me. It's a rainbow, rainbow round me. And yesterday I saw lots of dandelions. There we go. The dandelions outside my window are yellow as yellow can be. Fiddle-dee-dee outside my window. They're yellow as yellow can be. Do you remember what was next? And the trees are green as green can be. Cardinals. And the cardinals are red as red can be. And the sky is white as white can be. Everybody. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow round me. It's a rainbow, rainbow round me. All right, I'm going to close my eyes and imagine I'm sitting on the beach and the waves are rolling in. The ocean outside my window is blue as blue can be. Fiddle-dee-dee outside my window. It's blue as blue can be. What was next? And the trees are green. Nope, dandelions. And the dandelions are yellow as yellow can be. And the trees are green as green can be. And the cardinals are red as red can be. And the sky is white as white can be. One more time. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow round me. It's a rainbow, rainbow round me. And you can sing that song at home and put in your own verses, whatever you see outside your window. And maybe you can just make things up, things that you'd like to see outside your window. I would love to see the ocean outside my window right now. All right, I'm going to move on to another song. Now this one, this song was written by Tom Chapin, and many of you might remember some of his music that I play here in the classroom. Now, the song is called This Pretty Planet, and the really cool thing about this song is when Tom wrote it with his friend, John Foster, the people at NASA heard his song. You know NASA, where they have the astronauts and the space shuttles, and they work on going to visit places up in space. Well, they were sending a space shuttle up to the moon, to orbit the moon, and they heard this song by Tom Chapin and decided to use it to wake the astronauts up in the morning. Would astronauts know when it's morning or night when they're up in space? No, not really, because it's dark all the time. So they needed a way to wake up, and this is the way the men and women down on Earth, using their computers and their technology, they sent this song up to the space shuttle to help wake up the astronauts. How cool is that? To write a song and have it sent up to space. Now, when we say spinning, your Earth is spinning this way, right? All right. This pretty planet spinning through space, your garden, your harbor, your safe till the morning light. Did you get the words? This pretty planet spinning through space. You're a garden, you're a harbor, you're a holy place. Golden sun going down, gentle blue giant, spin us around. All through the night, safe till the morning light. Okay, can we try that together? All right, here we go. The lights just went off in the classroom because there's nobody moving around. All right, here we go. It's weird being here without you. All right. This pretty planet spinning through space, your garden, your harbor, your holy place. Golden sun going down, gentle blue giant, spin us around. All through the night, safe till the morning light. Good job. Good job. You are still terrific singers. All right, so I'm going to go back to the packet. We talked about your Me Book page, and we read our poem. There's a very cool experiment that I sent home for you guys. It is the bathtub versus the shower. It's like superheroes, right? Aquaman versus Spider-Man. That would be weird. All right, so this is the sheet that came home. The bathtub versus the shower. And this is an experiment on how to save water. So what you're going to do is you're going to have your grown-up help you complete this sheet over the next two days or 2 or 3 days, however long you want to do it. And you're going to be using the shower on some days and the bathtub on other days. And you're going to be doing some measuring. So what kind of instrument would you use to measure water? Right? You might use a measuring cup if you wanted to put a certain amount of water into something. So this is what's going to happen. You're going to take a bath. You're going to fill your bathtub up. And you are going to then need some kind of a ruler because you want to measure how many inches high or deep your bathtub water is. All right? The next day, you're going to take a shower. And you're going to plug up the shower hole so that the water will rise up. And you're going to finish taking your shower. And when you're done, you're going to measure how much water you used in the shower. Then you're going to have to compare the two and tell me, did you use more water in the bathtub or more water in the shower? Okay, so that is your 2-day experiment. How can we save water? All right, so that's what you're going to do there. All right, we're going to have one more song. This is a fun one. Speaking of water, we need to take really good care of our oceans because there are so many different ocean animals that depend on us to protect them, right? We are very lucky to have the Norwalk Aquarium so nearby so that we can actually see some of these beautiful creatures at the aquarium. Because sometimes we wouldn't be able to see them in the ocean, right? Because they're swimming down so deep. So we're going to go to the aquarium and we're going to see some of these beautiful animals. Ready? Oh, the shark, shark, shark comes a-swimming in the dark. He's ferocious and he's hungry every day. In the foaming ocean tide, little fish, she's running hide till the great big shark will swim away. All right, now this is the chorus. You ready? At the aquarium, all the fishies make the googly eyes and stare 'em. Then the other little fishies wanna marry 'em. The aquarium where we can go. right, this next little animal has a shell, and it opens its shell quite slowly and closes it. Can you guess what it might be? It could be a mussel, could be an oyster, but it's a clam. Ready? There's a little bitty clam, and he's sitting in the sand, and he sits there every single day, and he hardly blinks an eye at the fish he's swimming by, and he doesn't have a single thing to say. At the aquarium, all the fishies make the googly eyes and stare him. Then the other little fishies wanna marry him at the aquarium where we can go. This next animal has 8 long arms. Yes, the octopus. Oh, the octopus's charms are his long and slender arms. They're as long and they're sticky as can be. And the octopus's fun is to hug his honey bun, but I don't believe I'd like it done to me. Sing with me. At the aquarium, all the fishies make the googly eyes and stare him. And the other little fishies wanna marry him at the aquarium where we can go. This one has a big, long, sharp nose. If you said swordfish, you're right. Oh, the swordfish has a sword that would stick right through a board, so he swims just about wherever he pleases. Who would ever have supposed he'd have a sword instead of a nose? Makes you wonder what he does whenever he sneezes. Achoo! At the aquarium, all the fishies make the googly eyes and stare him. Then the other little fishies wanna marry him at the aquarium where we can go. All right, so we have one more thing in that packet. Well, no, there were 2 things. There is a big packet, an activity packet that your grown-ups are going to be able to explain to you, and they'll show it to you. The last thing I want to show you is the art activity that you're going to do. So, in your packet, I put one of these white banners, and you got a circle made out of newspaper. Guess what that is? That's right, it's the earth. So you're going to decorate your newspaper circle any way you want. If you've got watercolor, you're going to use a green and blue watercolor. If you've got crayons or Cray-Pas or magic marker, you can use those. And I want you to find some images of Earth from space, because that gives you an idea of what it looks like when it's floating up in space. So I want you to try to get some images of that. And then you've got an important job right here. You are going to write Earth Day right up here on the top of your flag. You're going to use your letters, and remember, where do you start your letters? At the top. Good. So you're going to start your letters at the top. You're going to start with the letter E, big line down, 3 little lines out. The next letter is A, big line down, little line across. The next letter is an R, big line down, little curve, little line. The next letter is a T, big line down, little line across. Then comes H, big line down, little line across. E-A-R-T-H spells earth. Then the next word, a separate word, is day. Big line down, big curve around. That's your D. Big line down, little line across. That's your A. And last but not least, little line down, big line down. Earth Day, D-A-Y. Now, this part over here, I use some stamps, but you can use stickers if you have them, Or you can just draw some things that we find on Earth. We talked about bunnies, dolphins, the ocean, green grass, flowers, trees. Trees are super important. We're going to be talking a little bit more about that in the during the rest of the week. Think of some things, some natural things that you can put here on your Earth Day banner. Now, and the next thing you need to do is you need to find a nice sturdy stick, and that you're going to stick it to the back of your banner, and that's going to be your handle to hold your banner so you can wave it on Earth Day. And I did include 2 streamers, a blue and a green streamer for you to attach on the bottom. Okay? So, I hope you have fun with this project. I'm looking forward to continuing our celebration of Earth Week, and then on Wednesday we're going to do something super special. And we got a lot more things to talk about. Okay? So you guys have a great morning, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.